Good evening, everyone who's watching this video. I do not think I have any regular viewers or like constant viewers except for maybe my mom and my best friend. So I don't think everyone who's watching this video for longer than 10 seconds knows that I really love talking. So I'm going to try to sum up what I want to talk about as fast as I can and then get right into the video. I filmed this video before and I was just going to edit it because I was on a trip for a week from the 23rd to the 27th, which was yesterday. Right now is the 28th, Saturday. I was on the trip and I thought to myself, I really have to post again. I really want to post again. And I made the video the Saturday before I left. So the 21st, I made the video, but I was editing and I realized, wow, I look worse than I usually do. And I'm talking incoherently. So this is my remake. Now I know I don't look fully, what the hell? Now I know I do not look fully representable, but you guys, it is a Saturday and I came home from my trip yesterday and I'm very tired. Anyhow, the trip was really great. I didn't have time to edit the video, or else I would have noticed earlier and probably remade a video earlier than right now, but I really enjoyed the trip and I didn't expect it from a school trip because usually I don't have high hopes for places that just keep, like, we were 200 students in total with another school, and the majority of the time, actually all of the times when we go to a school camp kind of thing that hosts programs for more than 20 people at a time, it's usually not that good because the people are burnt out, stressed, and they usually won't be the nicest people. But I'm not kidding when I say I have never met such nice workers at a camp or a school kind of, what do you want to call it, like a camp kind of. I mean, they called that a camp. Can you call it a camp just in general? No matter what I do with my hair, it looks weird. Anyhow, the camp, any camp I've ever been to, there have never been constant nice people, but everyone there was so nice and they were also tolerant. They were also, so they treated every single person individually so respectfully and well. They didn't treat people in groups, they treated individuals. So I thought that was really good. Anyhow, as you might have seen, I am talking about 5 things a friend, a real friend, never does and never will do. First thing, a real friend will never make fun of the things you enjoy. For example, if you like reading a lot and your so-called friend, or multiple, it really depends if there's multiple people making fun of you for it. If a friend or more are making fun of you for liking reading or reading in the amounts you do, that's not a good friend. It doesn't mean they're a bad friend. If they constantly do it, that is definitely a bad friend. Or if they do it to more than just your reading habit. If you also, for example, like listening to specific artists or doing things like different hobbies like drawing, writing, no matter what you do, your friend should not make fun of you for it, especially if they're a close friend. They should not make fun of you for liking these things, for doing these things, as long as they're not harming you or others. They shouldn't make fun of you for it, and they should just be there and say, oh, that's cool if you like it. And even if they don't like it, they don't get to tell you what to do and what not to do. Number 2, a friend will always be supportive of a dream that you have. If that has to do with a job, if that has to do with a, I don't know, dream vacation, it doesn't matter. Anything that involves the word dream in front of it, they should be in support of, as long as, again, it is not deconstructive towards yourselves, other people. For example, another example I know, For example, if your dream job is so extravagant that a lot of people say, that's impossible, you will never be able to do it, you can't do it, they're not a good friend. Sorry, not sorry, but they just aren't. You have friends to uplift you and to support you in whatever you want to do, if that has to do with a future career, a future job, or dream career. Friends are supposed to be there by your side and tell you, hey, if you believe in yourself and if you stick with what you want to do, you'll be fine. You're supposed to have that kind of friend, or those kind of friends. You're not supposed to have someone that'll make fun of you for the job you want, the vacation you want to go on one day, even if it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, euros, whatever. You're supposed to have friends that'll stand by your side no matter what, no matter how stupid, as long as, once again, it's not dangerous, whatever, you understand what I mean. I'm going to give you a personal example. For example, me, I want to be a singer one day. Obviously, very big dream, very high hopes. And not the highest expectations, but high hopes most definitely. And my friends mostly do support my dream career. And obviously this YouTube thing, it seems like I want to be a YouTuber. Or a boring one, I'm gonna say, because I don't find myself that entertaining online. But either way, I do not plan on making YouTube my career. It seems fun and it definitely seems like something I would want to do, but it'll never be my first option. My first option for a dream career involving public attention or the public eye is singing, acting, or influencer. Influencer was like the last thing, because I don't think I could influence anyone. Really, I'd be really bad at that. Point number 3. Your friends, your real friends, or your real friend would never isolate you from trying to get other friends or spending time with other friends. I know the feeling of friend jealousy. I think a lot of you will understand too if I explain this. Friend jealousy as in when you see a very close friend, especially with other friends, you think, dang, I had that friend first, like, they should spend more time with me. I get that feeling, a lot of people get that feeling, but I'm sorry, it's not that easy to lock up your best friend or your bestest of friends into an iron room and keep them there forever for yourself. I know, it's a very heartbreaking moment for me to break that to you, but your friends will have other friends or should have other friends, and so should you. You should not keep your friends from having other friends, because that is sometimes isolation, and you should also, if you want to, find other friends or another friend that you can also spend time with and share your things with, whatever. It's good to have multiple friends. You don't have to have a huge amount of friends, and keeping your circle small is obviously very, very great. If you want to go out and find new friends, don't let other friends keep you from finding those other friends, or at least trying to find other friends. Now, point number 4, we're almost at the end. But a real friend or real friends, well, I'm just gonna stick with the singular, okay? A real friend will never put you in dangerous situations or peer pressure you into a dangerous situation or situation you do not want to go through. If that is doing something dangerous, physically, emotionally, mentally, you do not deserve being treated by a friend like that. For example, you have a friend group or just single friends who are outgoing people. They like partying, they like drinking and or smoking, stuff like that. The typical peer pressure things. And they try to peer pressure you into drinking, smoking, whatever that is, and you don't want to. If they keep pressuring you, that is peer pressure. And if you say no, a real friend will always understand that you don't want to do. A real friend will never pressure you into doing something you do not feel comfortable with doing, and also not put you in dangerous situations, which can also be in connection to these peer pressure topics such as drinking and smoking, because obviously those are not healthy for you, point blank, that's it. Number 5, and I think this one is the most obvious one. This is the most obvious statement in this video, and if I'm moving around a lot, it's because my feet are achy. All I've been doing this week is walk. Where was I? Oh yeah, a real friend will never, ever, 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 okay, use you. And that is, as I said, a very obvious statement. Probably the most obvious statement in this video. Because we all should know, as individuals, that other people who see themselves as your friend will not do anything to try and use you. It doesn't matter for what, but using you in any kind of way is very, very bad, very unhealthy, and anything but a proper friendship. No real friendship can be built off of this using, okay? Only toxic friendships will come out of this using and being used. Because you will never have a friend that uses you, that actually uses you. It is okay to ask people for something, like to ask your friends for something. But if that's the only thing they do and they don't actually treat you like a proper human being or a real friend, they aren't a real friend. It's okay to ask your friends for some money if they want to give it to you or want to lend it to you. That's a whole nother story. If that's all they ever do with you or to you or for you, then that's just a friend that is using you or manipulating you into constantly giving you these things that they want you for. Listen to me, just listen to me. If your friends only ever are there to take something from you and don't give you anything back in return, it doesn't matter what it is. If they don't give you anything back in return ever, I accidentally deleted the part of the video where I tell you I really hope that you find good friends, and I'm so grateful that you watched this video if you watched through the entirety of it. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting me if you actually are supporting me. If not, that's cool, that is your thing. I really hope you care, and I really hope you do support me. But if you don't, that is your thing. Not everyone's into this whole sitting in my room and talking thing. But anyhow, all I wanted to say is if you watched the entire video, I just want to say thank you, and I'll see you next time. And I hope until then you realize what are real friends to you, well, what your real friends are, and who your real friends are, and how to spot a fake quickly or even slowly. And I hope that you only surround yourself with good energy people and people that will lift you up and people that will be good to you. Just good friends in general, okay? I hope you have a great time doing whatever, rest of your day, night, evening, you know what I always say. But for me right now, it is kind of morning, it's rainy, it's snowing, oh my gosh. Okay, anyhow, it's gray outside still. I love gray weather, gloomy weather, everything is the love of my life. But anyhow, it is morning and I'm editing this video. I'm almost done, and I realized I do not have this clip of me yet saying bye and that I hope you have good friends and I'll see you next time. But this is it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again next time hopefully. If not, then it's fine too. But if I do, I will be so grateful if I see you again in the next video. And these are places you can find me, okay? Don't be shy, drop a follow, drop a like, drop a comment. I'll check it out, okay? Thank you so much for being here, and I love you.